it's Megan, and today I am so excited to share with you my full makeup collection and organization to start off 2020. Cannot believe we're in this new decade, and I'm feeling so good about my collection. I love everything. Like, I'm just having so much fun kicking off this year by shopping my stash and appreciating what I already own. And 2020 is my year of appreciating everything in my life, especially the things that I've already spent my money on. I always want more instead of appreciating and loving and using and enjoying what I already own. So I am just in such a good headspace, and I've reorganized my makeup. Like, a lot of it is organized in a similar way compared to what you've seen my collections look like before, but I have new organization pieces. Like, you can see one of them right there. I'm so excited to walk you through like everything, how I organize my collection right now. I love to change it and evolve it as the year and months goes on. I just love reorganizing my makeup. It's something I just always find myself doing, is like, how can I organize this better? And if I get new stuff, I have to reorganize it. But hopefully this year I don't get too much new stuff. But if you guys are excited about seeing my full makeup collection, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and let's go ahead and jump into my full collection and how I've organized all of my makeup. Alright, you guys, so I'm standing up behind my vanity right now so you can see my whole vanity in its full glory. So you can see I have this Alex 5 drawer here, and then I have this desk that also has these like shelves, and I have had this desk for a long time. I bought it at Target quite a few years ago, I think in 2014, and I love it. I love like really dark wood, and so that's why I got the Alex 5 drawer to match it, and it's just worked out really well for me so far. So I am going to start like over on the right side and then work my way over, and then we'll go down into the drawers. So on the far right side I have a lamp. I also have a map of Spain and Portugal because I went to Spain when I was in high school. I studied Spanish all throughout high school, and I loved it there so much. So I've had this map ever since then because my grandma gave it to me before I went, and so it always reminds me that I want to go back. Then going into what you came here to see, I have all my brushes, or most of my brushes I should say, in these organizers. So this is like a clear, I think it was like a tiered jewelry organizer. This has my current face brushes, and then this super cute unicorn, I think it's like a pencil holder or something. I have my eye brushes and then my cheek brushes. So this looks like a lot of brushes already, but I have even more in this, and this was sent to me by my subscriber who owns the company Velvet Report, and I put this quote on it because this is really important to me all the time, but especially this year when I'm trying to appreciate everything. The quote is, "Remember when you wanted what you currently have," and I just think that's so powerful. So this is like this cool magnetic like book box. So I have all of my clean backup brushes in here. I have so many brushes, you guys, but I really don't like cleaning my brushes, so I usually like just rotate out like a new clean brush if I have dirty brushes. So those are all my dirty brushes. They just fit so perfectly in this box, and so I just keep that back there. And then I also have this piece that I got at Marshall's, I think, that says, "Beauty begins the moment you decide to be yourself," and I also love that quote. So I have my brushes and some inspirational quotes there, and then I have this new piece. This is from Amazon. I'm obsessed with it. It's a rotating like wonder of glory makeup organizer, toiletries organizer, whatever you want to organize. This thing is amazing. So it comes unassembled, and then you pick like how high you want the shelves to go. So there's these notches, and then you just snap them into place, and so you can have them at like different levels. The only annoying thing is you can't like put two at the same level because the other shelf is in the slots that this one would have to go into. So you kind of have to have them like at varying heights. But this is what I am using for my Shop My Stash, or like my monthly makeup basket in air quotes. So I'm going to be rotating out this rotating makeup organizer every month with different makeup to try to use and see what I think of it and use up and all that stuff. So let's just start here. So on the top I have mostly eye products. I have some eyebrow products from Benefit and my eye primers, and then some of the mini Stila Shimmer and Glows and Glitter and Glows. And then some Urban Decay liquid glitter liners, and then more cream shadows like back here as well. So this just enables me to see the things that I've shot my stash for. There's plenty of room to add more stuff if I wanted to, but I really don't want to like jam pack this thing with makeup. I know if I put all my cream eyeshadows out here, I won't reach for all of them. Even having this many out, I don't reach for all of them. So it's definitely a trial and error thing, but right now this is my system. Then I have this shelf for face powder. So I have the Maybelline Fit Me powder, a Cover FX mini powder, and the No. 7 powder. I'm not going to say every product because I've done inventory videos that I'll link below, so you can see exactly all the pieces of makeup in my entire collection. And then under the powder shelf I have my foundations and one primer type of product, the Hollywood Flawless Filter by Charlotte Tilbury. Then if we rotate it this way, I have my single shadows on this shelf. So I have some Tarte, MAC, Marc Jacobs, and then my Burberry shadows that I'm working on using up. If you ever see this like funky tape on my products, that means it's a product in my Project Use It Up. So like my Project Pan, and that's how I know what I'm working on using up. Then here I have some palettes that I am focusing on. So not every palette would be able to fit in this little section. It's not very deep, but when we move more over to the drawers and the farther left of my vanity, we have more palettes there. Then I have my little cup with all my lip liners. I reach for like a different lip liner every day pretty much. Like there's some that I reach for a lot, but this enables me to just be like, oh, let me try that today or whatever. So I don't want to put these away because it's a newfound obsession and I just want to try as many as possible. And then on the shelf above it, I have some lip products that I shot my stash for that I'm focusing on currently. I'm wearing this Melt Cosmetics Old Rose lipstick and it's so pretty. I've been wearing this a lot lately. It's just like the perfect like nude rose color. Sorry, it's not like focusing because there's so much that my camera is looking at right now that it's hard to focus on what's in the foreground. So then I have a Dose of Colors liquid lipstick and 2 mini liquid lipsticks. I also have my eyelash curlers up there. And then I have some eye products in pots that are cream. So I have like the ColourPop Jelly Much eyeshadow in Bouquet. I have a Lorac cream shadow, and then some gel liners is my MAC, and I love this one by L'Oreal. This is the espresso gel liner, and it is just the perfect rich brown. Then I have cream blushes that I am shopping my stash for and trying to work on this month. I have the Honest Beauty Rose Pink and then the Flower Beauty Blush Balm. And then down here in this section I have like setting sprays, primers, and sunscreen. There's a lot of stuff in this section. This is kind of a section of stuff that I don't use enough. Like the sunscreen I use every day, but like these primers and setting sprays I just don't really love. So it's kind of like a trial and error if I need to move them over here so I use them more. But that's the beauty of this like rotating thing. I can just like rotate it and remember what I have. It's like brilliant. I absolutely adore it. So I'll link that below. Then I have this Rimmel Just Let It Go eye makeup remover. I use this anytime I have like a little mascara smudge or something that I need to remove and not have it be oily on my skin since I'm doing my makeup right away. It's like a micellar water. I've been using that forever. Then I have my Chanel hand mirror that I use every day. Then this, oh, I love this mirror. So this is the Reiki Skinny mirror. I'm gonna blind you, but I'm gonna turn on the lights. So it lights up like crazy, and you can actually put this thing on it and you put your phone in it and it can take like selfies for you. It's really, really cool. So it's magnetic. It's really amazing. But I use this every morning when I'm doing my makeup, and it's just on like a little kind of like stand, so I can like make it more like standing up or more tilted, and I have it on top of these like drawer units. So I have 2 drawers for my cream shadows. I have a bunch of ColourPop Super Shock shadows, and then I have one by Chanel that I need to work on, the Illusion d'Ombre and New Moon, and then this one by Holika Holika. So I have all of those there, and then these drawers are most of my jewelry. So I just love this drawer so much. I'm an earrings girl forever. I love having earrings. It's my favorite accessory. So I have that beautiful drawer. I have my necklaces and then more earrings. So I got this also on Amazon, and I'll link that below. This is a little like cushion thing. It's by Toddy Gear, and it just holds up your phone really perfectly. And so I'm always like watching YouTube videos. And then this I got at Marshall's or Home Goods, one of those, and it holds most of my other eye products that aren't like eyeshadow. So I have all of my like cream shadow sticks and eyeliners here. I have my mascara and liquid liners in this middle section because I reach for my House Labs liner pretty much every day. And then these I don't reach for as much, so that's why they're separated. Then I have my brow products and some tools here, like a pair of tweezers, scissors. I have some like Wonder Brow and things like that. And then at the front of this section, I have more cream shadow sticks, the mini ones from Laura Mercier. I have like glitters and yeah, just like shimmery liquid shadow products in that section. Then on the far left side of my vanity, I have been keeping out this notepad that I have a list of makeup to use up in 2020, and so I can keep adding to it as I feel like I need to use up something or something's close enough that I could add it to this list. And having it out just reminds me, oh my gosh, yeah, I should use my Laura Mercier caviar sticks more, or like whatever. So that has been really helpful to me. And then I have some of my larger palettes here, and I just have them in like a letter organizer that I got somewhere along the way. You can get those pretty much anywhere. So I have like my Dose of Colors palette, Pat McGrath, NARS, a big like Z palette. I have my Tati Beauty palette in here, my Too Faced Natural Lust palette, and my Wet n Wild 40 palette. And I have another mirror here. This helps like to get my side, like to make sure my foundation is like blended and stuff. So I really like having this mirror at like a different angle so I can just like make sure everything is looking okay. Then I have this amazing lipstick organizer. I love this so much. I searched high and low for it, and I finally found it at Marshall's. I've had some lipstick organizers over the years that you just like stand them up like vertically, but then they might like tip all over the place. These are like deep enough sections that they actually like stay in there, and I just love it. So I have a lot of my like seasonally appropriate lipsticks in here, but this is a majority of my lipsticks. And then I have that little container of my liquid lipsticks. So I have like Maybelline, a lot of ColourPop in here, and so that would rotate out 2 for each season. So then let's get into the Alex drawer unit. Some of these drawers are a little bit squeaky, so just be warned. This used to hold all of my jewelry. Now it holds like some bracelets and rings and stuff like that. But I keep my lip balms in here that I use every morning. Literally, I have been using this Fresh Sugar one every single morning, and I love it. And then I have like my puffs and sponges in here because they would always get dusty if I left them out on my vanity. and so now I keep them in this drawer, and that really has made a big difference. And then I keep my false lashes. I don't use false lashes a ton, but when I do, I have a bunch to choose from. And then I have Q-tips and my pencil sharpeners, which are very, very important to me. Then the second drawer is my face makeup. So I have all of my makeup that I didn't pick for this month's Shop My Stash. So I have all my blushes on the left, and I have it in like a long plastic organizer that I believe I got at Target. It fits my blushes perfectly. I have one too many to fit in there because they can't be too like stuck together like that. They have to be kind of tilted for the drawer to fully close. So this little Laura Geller one kind of just sits on the side. But I have my other two cream blushes that I don't have in my monthly makeup basket. And then in the front section, I have my highlighters and bronzers. So I have all my highlighters here. I have some like cream products, cream highlighters and bronzers, and then my powder bronzers on this side. And these donut products from Makeup Revolution are really, really nice, but they are very bulky and make it hard to organize with all of your other stuff because they just take up a lot of room. Then I have my face powders in here. This is like some dead space because I'm currently working on one of my powders, but like I said, my organization is always evolving, so just for now it kind of has some dead space. Then I have my blush palettes and like bigger blush products back here. So I have a Kevyn Aucoin NARS, I have the Beauty Bakery, that's really pretty, and two bigger bronzers back there. These drawers don't open all the way because my bed is like right here, so I try not to put anything like past this point because I just will forget that it exists. I have some little samples that I got from Sephora or Ulta, and then this is where I keep all my primers, concealers, and foundations that are currently open that I don't have in the rotating makeup organizer. So I have like Cover FX, Pure, Stellar, MAC, It Cosmetics, L'Oreal, YSL, all that good stuff. So that is my face makeup drawer. Then we have my favorite products, which are my eye products. I love eyeshadow. Literally, I just love it so much. So I have this plastic organizer that I've used for years for organizing my eyeshadow. I have my like square makeup palettes that perfectly fit on this side. So I have like my Huda Beauty, MAC, and Kevyn Aucoin. And then I have my NARS single shadows and duos in the middle. And then I have my mini Natasha Denona palettes and the bulky donut palettes there, as well as these Z palettes and a Charlotte Tilbury palette that are basically the same size, so I just have them sitting back there. As well as this is a Warby Parker eyeglasses box that I put my glitter products in. I don't reach for those a ton, so I just have them there for when I want them. Then, speaking of bulky packaging, I have the Conspiracy palette. This is so bulky and huge, but I do want to remember to use it, so I keep it here so I can still see it even if the drawer doesn't fully open, and so I need to use that this year a lot. I have my cream shadows, especially from Sydney Grace in here, and then one from Stila. I have my loose pigments, like loose eyeshadows in the other half of the Warby Parker box. That was like the best thing I've ever saved in terms of like repurposing something for organization. It just like fits makeup perfectly. And then I have some like longer palettes, like my Marc Jacobs palette, a Kaleidos palette, and then 3 Urban Decay Naked palettes here. So those kind of just fit seamlessly with this organization setup. Then I have my lip product drawer, and it also is where I keep like my favorite makeup packaging. So all of this is empty, but I just love it so much. I don't want to get rid of it. Like, I do get rid of things after a while, but I have like the That Girl Shay ColourPop collection. I have this amazing Pat McGrath lipstick box I think is so cool. The Frozen 2 collection from ColourPop. I love this Patrick Starr MAC box, and then the Sophia Nygaard ColourPop box down there as well. And then I have these napkins that say believe in the power of lipstick. So I also have actual lipsticks in here and lip glosses. So I keep my lipsticks and lip products that I'm not like really reaching for currently. So I have like a bunch of lip glosses that I mostly wear like not during the winter, to be honest. I have my red lipsticks in here. I have some of the ColourPop Sophia lipsticks that are more in colors that I wouldn't wear very often, as well as these L'Oreal plumping lip products that I wear more like in the summertime. Then I have like lip glosses and liquid lipsticks, some more lipsticks, and then lip balms in that organizer. The final drawer is my backup drawer, and my drawer that has like my back to MAC stuff. I think it's 6 products back to MAC and get a lipstick. So I have that always like collecting. And then I have makeup products that I haven't opened yet. So I have like primers, highlighters, foundation and concealer, lots of brow products and mascaras, lots of mascaras, lip balms, and all that kind of good stuff. So that's what I keep down in the bottom drawer. Okay, you guys, that's it. Oh my goodness, that was so much. I hope you enjoyed it because I feel like I'm just so happy every time I reorganize my makeup. I'm always like, yes, this is the best. And it makes me like enjoy using different products. I added some like blue to my eyeshadow look today. It was just like a neutral look. And then I added this blue from the Kaleidos palette, the Electro Turquoise. And it just made me so excited and happy that I was like doing the final bits of organization to do this video, because it really does remind me what I own and how much I love the products that I have. So if you guys are in the spirit of trying to use up your stuff this year or shopping your stash and trying not to shop in actual stores that much, be sure you're subscribed, because that is what I'm really focusing on this year. And January is always the year I'm the most like dedicated to that, but I hope that I can keep up that mindset and that momentum and enjoyment of what I currently have throughout the year, so I don't feel like I have to buy so much new stuff when I already have like so many great products that I don't know why I'm not using that much. Like, I just need to use it instead of always wanting more. So if you're into that kind of stuff, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And thank you so much for spending some time with me today to see my full makeup collection. I love sharing these videos with you like every few months, and especially to kick off the new year. I thought there was nothing more appropriate than to do a makeup collection in January. So I hope you enjoyed this one, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye!